Hi, a film I watched last week that I've had on the back burner for quite a while is Witness for the Prosecution, the 1957 film based on the play by Agatha Christie. The film follows Sir Wilfrid, a lawyer who's just recovering from a heart attack, whose first case back is the defense of a man accused of murder. He has apparently been courting the attentions for some time of an older, wealthy widow, and when she is found dead, he is accused, even though he denies it. But his wife intends to offer uh, herself as an alibi, but she too hides secrets of her own. Now, to say much more would be to violate the instruction that the audience is given over the closing credits, namely to keep the secret of the film's twists and turns to themselves. So I'm going to avoid going into any further detail. It has an excellent cast. Charles Laughton as the lawyer, Laughton's real life wife, Elsa Lanchester, as his ever attentive and incredibly annoying nurse, Tyrone Power in his penultimate film as the accused, and Marlene Dietrich as his wife. And it's an it's a fascinating story because right from the start you're not sure whether or not he's telling the truth, whether or not he's on the level. And his wife is such a mysterious, austere figure, a very stern, serious character who nevertheless was previously an actress, that there's so much ambiguity about what may or may not be happening. Are they just unusual people? Are they lying? What could be really behind everything? Lawton is superb in the lead role. There's a lot of comedy early in the film where the nurse is attempting to put him on a healthier regime of that he must give up rich food, he must give up his cigars, so he contrives ways to get hold of cigars and smoke them in his office and use a drawer as an ashtray. And he's even had a stair lift installed in his office because he has his rooms above, and there are lengthy scenes of him going up and down the stair lift to indicate his level of interest in the conversation happening below. I really enjoyed it. As I say, it's difficult to talk about without going into detail, but it does have twists and turns. They are creative and unexpected. There are certain elements that did come to me out of absolutely nowhere, and I was very impressed by. Um, and overall, I would say that I enjoyed it a great deal. 1957 seems to have been a particularly strong year as I was looking back at my old listings, because even then it's not even the best film of the year. Paths of Glory and The Bridge on the River Kwai, I think, are superior pieces of work. But as a murder mystery of a very specific type, this I thought was excellent and it's highly recommended.